Welcome. PMIS is an initiative of the Indian Railways to create a technology and knowledge platform to manage the entire life cycle of complex railway projects. Indian Railways have over 600 major projects for network expansion and modernization, costing about Rs 4.5 lakh crores. Projects have been executed in the past in a traditional way similar to other public sector projects. Among other reasons, inadequate funding has led to delays. Projects having planned completion period of 4 to 5 years have taken up to even 15 years. In last 2 years, railways have commenced funding of projects through market borrowing, that is, institutional funding, to complete its network expansion on a high growth path. Our capex has increased from Rs 58,000 crores in 2014-15 to Rs 93,000 crores in 2015-16. And our capex for 2016-17 has been pegged at Rs 1,21,000 crores. In terms of commissioning and addition of network, more than 2,800 kilometer broad gauge lines have been commissioned in 2015-16 against about 2,000 kilometer in 2014-15 and an average of 1,529 km per year in the preceding 5 years. In next 4 years, ambitious targets for commissioning of about 14,000 km broad gauge track has been set. This calls for a paradigm shift from business as usual approach. Project Management and Information System (PMIS) is a step towards that direction. To have a state-of-the-art real-time monitoring system, our team looked into certain mega projects with varying complexity levels and best practices, such as Panama Canal Expansion Project, where they used a very sophisticated design and construction collaboration management system. Complexity 4. Three Gorges Dam, one of the most expensive projects ever made, was delayed for decades. Cost went up at least 5 times over budget. The focus was on creating a grandiose project with scant regard to individual rehabilitation and the environment. Complexity level 6. The Gotthard Rail Tunnel is the longest in the world. The concept of linear project management systems was used. Rock geology was predictable and contractors had over a century of similar experience. Tunnel boring machines (TBM) were deployed for 75% of the project. Knowledge gained was put to use in the Bernard Tunnel. The Swiss got a major financial advantage because of their knowledge capital. Complexity 7. To start with, Indian Railways decided to use PMIS on the most complex railway project, namely Udhampur-Srinagar-Baramulla Rail Link, USBRL project, having a complexity level of 9. Important points which determined the level of complexity were fragile geological formations and unstable geomorphology of young Himalayan mountains, needing extensive investigation and treatment. Extremely steep slopes and rugged terrain, coupled with inclement weather, as project alignment remains snowbound for entire winter season. Little design and construction experience within India or abroad in such conditions. High seismicity, being in Zone 4. Our team was challenged with primary objectives. First, to link the Kashmir Valley surrounded by the Banihal Range. Second, to ensure access to maximum population. Third, to minimize damage to the environment. And fourth, protection of individual personal rights of the affected. The team has faced a design and construction conundrum in its efforts to meet these objectives. For example, we see here an alignment of 12 kilometers connecting Station A to Station B. Conception, survey, design, approvals, award of contract, work mobilization and excavation took over 4 years. Nature, however, was not benevolent. Field conditions were such that the alignment had to be changed to accommodate all objectives and constraints. Many such incidents have delayed the project, creating contractual and legal issues. USBRL is working in a dynamic web of multiple relations. The command and control methodology of the past for design and construction has to evolve into a collaborative ethos. It was realized that knowledge assets are being built in silos. Stakeholders do not want to share this knowledge. Each stakeholder has its own flavor of truth, resulting in confusion, non-optimal design, and delays in construction. It was decided to use information and communication technology to create a consolidated knowledge repository, which will result in collaborative innovation, transparency, and accountability, a single source of truth, thus PMIS. PMIS will cover entire project life cycle, including conception, design, construction, and commissioning. PMIS comprises 12 integrated modules: Project Information and Collaboration Management Dashboard, Geology and Geographic Information, Tunnel, Bridge, Embankment, Yard and Station Design, and as-built drawings integrated with 3D models, Drawing and Document Management Workflow, Linear Project Management, Planning, Scheduling and Monitoring. Monitoring using drones equipped with video cameras and fixed CCTV cameras at construction sites. Contract and claim management. Budgeting and cost monitoring. Incident management. Asset management. Disaster management for the sector which is commissioned, and user management. PMIS will be rolled out for major projects across the country over next 1 year. Benefits expected to accrue from bringing all the projects on PMIS platform include online monitoring for mid-course correction to ensure faster execution, repository of design, drawings, resources, schedules, etc., resulting in better estimation and planning, improved designs and standardization of drawings, optimal utilization of resources, immense cost benefit. If a 100-kilometer doubling is expedited by a day, it will result in a saving of about Rs 80 lakhs due to interest alone, other than increase in traffic revenue. Indian Railways will be spending about Rs 50,000 crores on such major projects every year. If these projects are fructified even one day earlier, it shall save interest of at least rupees 13 crores per day. Thank you.